Ready your men, Captain. We will only get one chance.
Feels pretty rare for something to come along that's both new yet familiar, but also changed and unknown. We're a community full of people with knowledge covering even the most niche interactions and clever uses of in-game mechanics no longer have the answers. And that's a good thing. Path of Exile is a game infamous for its skill tree and complexity that comes with over a decade of content. A game where it's a meme to call yourself a new player if you have a few thousand hours played. I have a friend who refuses to play the game again simply due to the amount of additional software that's all but required to use. These things can be extremely off-putting for a new player, understandably so. However, when Path of Exile 2 finally comes into early access this week, anyone can start over. Everyone can be a noob again.
Why do I always get stuck with these rookies?
Hey, the kid's got a mean cleave. Give him a chance.
Quiet.
It's my biased opinion that this is the perfect time to get started with the best ARPG on the market, Path of Exile. So much existing content will be brought over from the first game, you won't be lacking things to do. And if that sounds like it's just the same overwhelming amount of decisions to make with a new $30 skin, well, okay, maybe. Seriously though, my impression was that maybe half the current mechanics will be brought over, or at least changed in some way. Much more manageable, right? So why not just be a noob? Take your time, check things out, maybe read the lore, and definitely try some new skills. Or just play Righteous Fire again, it's totally up to you. But I think we should take this chance to experiment for ourselves. Don't be afraid to mess up. The skill tree can be daunting as a whole, I can't deny that. But when you zoom into your class area, it does become much more manageable. Think about what stats you're building towards, and you can use the search function to find them. What's the worst that can happen? Just remember, if an area is too difficult, you can always come back later, do something else and gain a few levels. The best way to avoid dying is having more HP. And if you're really struggling, just look for a guide. Everyone else is using one anyway. I get the sense that more people than ever are excited to jump into Raid class. And I'm personally excited for those people to experience something that I and many others are passionate about. But it's important to keep in mind that despite all their experience with launching new leagues and new seasons, grinding your games isn't perfect. Expect some connection issues on the first weekend, and you might not be disappointed.
There can be no salvation without sacrifice.
And that's about it. I think I'll be looking at only the Ascendancies right before launch, as much as is available, and just going from there. Some of the most fun I've had in gaming is starting a brand new multiplayer game and just blundering along with everyone else. It can be fun to be a noob. It doesn't matter if tied to killers and maps and you're on your 5th portal during Act 1 boss, you're not racing anyone but yourself. And the cool part about this, we don't even know where the finish line is. Thanks for watching.